This weekend I'm staying at the Suite at Slochd, a luxury cabin just outside Oban. Over the next couple of days I'm exploring one of Scotland's best coastal towns, eating some incredible seafood and seeing whether this place is actually worth booking. Right, so let's do the tour. This is where you walk in and you're immediately hit with that massive flaty ceiling window and the views out of the west coast. You've got a brand new sleek kitchen, everything that you would need, especially the Prosecco. You've got your fridge and freezer. You have got everything else you need in here, like microwave, air fryer, and you've also got integrated sound that comes through the ceiling. It takes 3 seconds to connect to your phone. This living room is unreal. Look at the size of that couch and the size of that telly. Let me see if I can stick you down here and run air and show you the size of the telly in comparison to me. It's absolutely enormous. How class is that? I love a big telly. You've then got the bed. Again, I don't think the bed ever comes there in size, so let me try and stick you here and see if I can show you the bed in comparison to me. Now I'm no wee, I've had plenty of dinners, so I'm a decent size, and look at the size of this bed, it is enormous. It's just absolutely class. You've got a big vanity here, not that I need it, I'm beautiful enough as it is. And you've got your robes for getting out the hot tub, which I'll show you in a second. You've got your toilet, you know, the beautiful lighting. It's a toilet, but it's a nice one. And then the other side of the bed here, you've got the shower. Kinda like that they're separated as well. There you go, this is the shower room as well. And look at that. That's the view for bed. You probably can't see it because of the focus, but you can see right out there into Loch Linnhe and into the water. I believe it's Loch Linnhe anyway, might be wrong. But look at that, imagine waking up in that bed. Right out here, let's come out past the giant couch. And you've got this big patio area. You've got a seating area to have your tea in the morning, and most importantly, you've got your hot tub. I am buzzing. This place is insane. Let's see what we got up to this weekend. Now we're very close to Oban, and one of my favourite fish and chips in the country's there. Let's go. There we go. We've went and got the fish and chips and we've drove to Ganavan Sands, and I just came into the motor to get the camera and a seagull tried to take my fish. These little bastards. So watch what you're doing. But it's so good. Genuinely, in my opinion, one of the best in the country. Top 3 at least. I would say here, the fish market at Newhaven and the Anstruther Fish Bar. Here's maybe my favourite, although the fish market in Newhaven's really good as well. Look, class. So, I'm going to eat this because I'm absolutely starving. I'll catch up with you back at the suite. So we came back to the suite, and I forgot to mention Sky Telly as well. So sitting watching a bit of the World Cup. I'm going to have a couple of beers and I'll catch up with you later. So finally managed to tire the wee man out after dinner, and I'm getting some time in the hot tub. Just sat here, I've got a nice beer. The sea is literally just down there. The bubbles obviously go on higher than this, but you wouldn't be able to hear me. But this place is incredible. Might be the most luxurious place that we've stayed at yet. And there's more to it as well. You also get access to a spa in a nearby hotel, which looks insane as well, so we'll go there a wee bit later in the video. But for the night, I think I'm just going to sit here, relax, have a couple of beers, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Give me one. Well done. Good morning. It is Saturday morning, and what a sleep we had in that bed. It is so comfy. The weather isn't the best today. It's drizzly, I think is probably the best description, but it's the west coast of Scotland, that happens. And the beauty is, don't need to leave here if I don't want to. The other beauty is, Oban's a very short drive away, and it's got plenty of places you can go inside. Pubs, restaurants, there's a swimming, there's also a good whisky distillery tour that you can do as well. So we're going to head into there a wee bit later on, but I just wanted to show you a couple of bits in here that I really like, just in terms of the attention to detail. So you've got this wee covered area out here when you arrive. Obviously it's the west coast, so it can be a bit wet, but you can leave your boots and stuff out here, and you've got a couple of wee coat hangers that, if they're dripping wet, that's really good, not having to bring them in here. I don't really plan on doing too much housekeeping when I'm here, but if you want to, you've got a good Dyson Hoover, you've got a proper iron, which frustrates me sometimes when you go away and you've got a wee rubbish iron, so no expense spared there. In here though, you've also got everything that you need in terms of microwave, coffee press, air fryer, salt, pepper and all that stuff. But this thing here, this Yamaha sound receiver, dead easy to use. You press it on, you hold that for 3 seconds, it connects to your phone, and when it connects to your phone, the sound comes out through these speakers, and it is fantastic, really really good. Even daft stuff, like you've got a good proper coffee machine. You know, I don't drink coffee, but my missus tells me that this is a good one. You've got a dishwasher under here as well, but you've also got proper pots and pans, really good quality ones. Now, you might not want to cook, but you've got the option, and it helps when you've got good stuff to eat. You've also got all the wee daft stuff that you can think of, food bags, tin foil. Even when we look under the sink, this is going to seem really stupid, but I know that that's expensive kitchen roll rather than just the cheap nasty stuff that you've got as well. So they've proper made sure that every wee thing that you've got is good quality, which you would hope to have when you come away to a place that looks like this. So we're going to go out in the hot tub, we're going to go in there for a wee bit this morning, and then we are going to head into Oban, so I'll catch up with you later. To add to all the cool tech in here, you've obviously got the massive Sky TV, you've got the inbuilt speakers into the roof, you've also got these cool electric blinds. I've loved opening these in the morning and looking at the view of the water outside. Absolutely class. This place is sensational. So we've came a wee drive into Oban. Oban is 15 minutes away for the suite. Very busy, but it's good. I like that you're out there. It's nice and peaceful, but if you want a wee bit of sort of busyness, pubs, restaurants and stuff like that, you've got it here. And we're doing, and that's where we're going there at the harbour. That is where the famous green seafood shack is. I've showed it on here before, but every time you're in Oban, you should make an effort to stop there. I'm so excited. Here we go, this is the shack here, and it's as busy as ever, but it's honestly class. Cash only, so you know it's good. Yeah, they've got fresh whelks. I absolutely love whelks. And then here they've got crabs, and they've got the guy that cooks up the fresh mussels as well. How you doing? Can I get a portion of the hot langoustines and hot scallops, please? Aye, let's go a portion with the mussels, go for it. These are so good.
And the 8 is for 12.
So simple. They're just steamed in garlic and Lambrini wine. They've got a big plate of langoustines and garlic butter as well. So there we go, the OG seafood shack in Scotland, the green seafood shack at Oban Harbour. It is fantastic, simple, not overcomplicating it, just very fresh seafood. I don't actually think it's the best seafood shack in Scotland. It was up until around about last year. The best one in Scotland, in my opinion, is the Inverary seafood shack on the pier. Claudio and Ivan, 2 Italians who catch langoustines themselves, come back and cook them up with a bit of Italian flair flung in as well, which is going to be hard to beat, and the two of them are absolute legends as well, so make sure you give that a wee visit if you're at Inverary. I don't know if you can see these boats here, the blue and cream ones next to this big white one. These ones here, that is the Majestic line, and they are a sort of boutique cruise line that goes around Scotland and all different types of cruises, and I'm very lucky to be going out with them the 29th of August for 6 nights on the Glen Tassan with my mum, and I am buzzing, so keep an eye out for that vlog later on in the year. We've come to this pub called The View just to get a couple of drinks and get out the rain, but that's the reason it's called The View. Really nice. It's got this big outdoor bit, but you can also have drinks and food inside as well. Buzzing for a pint of Tennent's. Now I watch a young guy on YouTube called Daniel Green, and he tries to split the tea, which I think's to take it to there. Now I'm hopeless at drinking beer fast, but let's give it a go. Right, let's see, to there. That is actually bang on, I think. We'll take you pretty happy. There we go. Daniel Green, if you're watching, I'm going to come for a beer with you and we'll do this all day. Right, just before we head back, we're going to head in here. The Oban Chocolate Company. Let's see what they've got. There we go, so we've came back and I'm going to try my chocolates. I don't really know what one's mine. I've got two different types, both dark chocolate. One is a citrus slice, I think it's this one. Oh, that's really nice. Gonna go and have a beer now as well. Pellenbacher. Magic. Cheers. Right, I've had a beer and I'm going to make dinner. That's the beauty of having this whole kitchen. You can just stay here and make your own dinner. I went dead simple. Chicken wings. So I'm going to stick them in here. There we go. Who doesn't love chicken wings and beer? There we go. A big massive plate of spicy chicken wings and an ice cold beer. And that's going to be my dinner for the night. And I'm going to leave you because I'm going to watch the World Cup and I'm going to go in the hot tub and chill, but tomorrow's going to be a good one. When you stay here, you get access to the Isle of Eriska Hotel and Spa. They've got a spa there, so we're going to head there tomorrow at 1 o'clock, so I'll catch up with you in the morning. Good afternoon. It is Sunday afternoon. We've had a very lazy morning and we have came a 15-minute drive for the accommodation to the Isle of Eriska Hotel and Spa. When you're staying at the accommodation, you actually get access to the spa, so we have booked for the day basically, so we're just heading along, which is really good because the weather's to be horrible today, all day. So I think ideally the plan is we'll sort of kick about the spa for a wee bit and then maybe stay here for a late lunch or an early dinner before heading back. But it is beautiful. We've just seen the big main building. So it is a big snail, the main building, and then this is a separate spa over here, so let's take a wee look and see what this is like. There we go, just quickly, it's got a steam room, you've got your shower bit there as well, and then you've got your sauna, and that's where I'm going to head, in there. Fantastic. There we go, that was the spa at the Isle of Eriska Hotel and Spa. Really, really good. Fantastic that you've got that as well. Nice addition to the accommodation that you can get access to. I could have sat there all day, to be perfectly honest with you. So, aye, great. Wayne loved it as well. Sauna was nice and hot. Changing facilities and that were all very, very good. Obviously, very limited how much I can film because I don't want to be rude while people try to swim and relax basically. But we are now, I think, going to go and try and get something to eat. We were hoping to eat here, but the deck place is only open at 6 o'clock and it's now 4. We don't want to hang about for 2 hours, so I'll catch up with you wherever we decide to go basically. So we're back in Oban and we're heading to a restaurant called Cuan Mor. I think that's how you pronounce it. My Gaelic is terrible, so it probably isn't. It's just along here on the front. They don't take bookings, it's walk-ins only, so we're hoping they've got a wee space for us. Incidentally, here, the Tartan Tavern, not the Tartan Tavern, sorry, the Oban Inn. It's the same people that own the Tartan Tavern though. The Oban Inn is one of my favourite places in Scotland actually to go. They do an incredible Guinness and it's a great place to spend the night. The weekends have often got live music in, really busy with both locals and tourists. Fantastic place to go. This is Cuan Mor here, just at the front. Let's see if we can get a table. Very interesting, there's a hidden steakhouse at the back of the restaurant, so it's two different menus. We've decided to come here and it looks incredible, so let's see what the food's like. Good morning, it is Monday morning and I just realised that I abruptly left you last night at dinner. Sorry about that, but the food was incredible, really fantastic, service was really good as well. The decor in there is beautiful. It's only been opened about a year I think, so definitely check that out if you're in Oban. Doesn't seem very well advertised for what I can see, so aye, go and check it out. Sunday roast was absolutely class. We just came back last night and lay about, relaxed, watched a bit of telly, so you never missed out on very much at all, to be honest with you. It's unfortunately now Monday morning and time to check out. I am gutted. I've had the best 3 days here. This place is just spectacular, as you'll hopefully be able to see for the images, and I'm sure it will be incredibly popular. I'll put the link in the description below for you to come and book, and thank you so much to Lorne, the owner, for having us. His hospitality has been amazing. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.